few years ago, Aaron had really the equivalent of a stroke. He was at swimming and he lost all the movement in the right side of his body. He was rushed to hospital and he had to have an operation on his brain. And as a result of that, he ended up paralysed on the right side of his body. He had to go through a lot of rehabilitation, physiotherapy, to train himself again to learn how to use his hand, how to write. He had to learn how to walk again, and went through quite a tough time. And because it was obviously unexpected, it's very rare that this happens to children. It's not something that you could have sort of foreseen. It really impacted his ability to do things, and it was a shock for the whole family as well at the time. Slowly over time, he regained the movement in his body, and with the training, with the physiotherapy, he learnt to walk again. But obviously he still wears a splint, he's still not back to where he was. He missed quite a bit of school, but at the end of primary school, he did really well academically. He got top marks in his SATs. He won a number of awards when he left primary. And he, as well as the academic, he also carried on with his other activities. So he plays the drums. He wasn't able to use his right leg for the drumming, so he carried on and he used his left leg, and now he's training his right leg again to be able to carry on with the grades. So he's taken a couple of exams and he's still continuing with that. But the other thing was, because he was in hospital over Christmas, the following year he really wanted to do something to help the children who were in hospital over Christmas, because when he was in hospital he'd had a lot of support, and there'd been, Father Christmas had come along to visit, they were given a lot of gifts. So the following year he got the family, the extended family, and did some fundraising and bought gifts to give back to the hospital, so that the children who were in hospital for the following years also had, some nice things, some treats that they could enjoy while they were going through a tough time as well. When you go through something like that, it makes you think and really sort of realise the blessings that you do have, and focus on all of the good that you do have in your life and how you can overcome adversity and how you then can go on to help others. I think it would be a real honour and a privilege if Aaron won the award, because I think sometimes as we're going through our daily lives and we're saying to Aaron on a daily basis, you must do your exercises, you must do this, you don't always take a step back to really acknowledge the achievements that he's made and how far he has come. And so it takes something like this for us to recognise him, and I think it would just be a great achievement for him and a pat on the back for him if he was to win this award.
If I was to win the award, it would obviously make me really happy, and it would prove that all of my effort to sort of overcome the thing that happened, to overcome it had sort of paid off, and everything was worth it in the end. Even if challenges arise and things happen that sort of prevent you from doing certain things, it's always good to carry on and keep trying to do the things you would do normally, even if it's harder.